Hi guys, and once again welcome to another video of Crack It YouTube channel. And now, since the dust of the Cricket World Cup has just settled and everyone is very happy about what happened, and we appreciated the individual brilliance and we were able to predict some of these things, so we are now shifting our focus to the Test cricket, because Test cricket is something I'm always fascinated about it, and it's the ultimate format of the Cricket World Cup, and it's just the another way because it can change your emotion from that to this, because what seems to be frustration hanging might turn to be heroic resistance when the game ended. So when it comes to Test cricket, you can't just keep this elephant in the room. Ashes, the biggest mighty Ashes. So now we are going to see some interesting facts about Ashes. The first one is who has dominated in the area of batting, left-handers or right-handers. You can clearly see the left-handers have an upper hand whenever a team wins the Ashes. So just look at that 2013-14 and how the left-handers have just outplayed in every Ashes series, and they were dominating. And the key fact is when England won the Ashes in Australia, they had two of their dynamic duo. Yes, you are correct. It's Cook and Strauss. They were putting tons of runs. So we now just when we see the current lineup, we can see either the duo in the left or the duo in the right have to do a massive input. Otherwise, you won't be able to win the Ashes. So, can Malan and Stokes reproduce what Strauss and Cook has done? It's subjective. But on the other hand, as far as I'm concerned, Warner and Co are super ready, and now we can see the bowlers taking in these things. So, if you could just see in 2018, 2013, 2010, whatever the Ashes, it's actually the England bowlers have dominated in 2010, and that's why England has just won it. But maybe that's the reason why England is struggling this time, because they are lacking of the wicket taking options. In 2018 and 2013, Australia have dominated England. So this is a very interesting fact, because bowling is directly correlation of winning the Ashes. And this is another slide because I'm so excited to share this with you, because it's just really like how the spinners have done it. Because if you could just see in 2013, and it's actually England spinners have dominated. In the sense, Graham Swan has single-handedly put Australia in trouble at those times. So now, can Jack Leach do that? It's debatable. It's really debatable. But on the other hand, Australia has fine-tuned Nathan Lyon, so obviously, like, they have a greater chance now the runs per wicket in the first innings and the second innings. But if you could just see, Australia is like, having kind of like performing well in the second innings. That's another surprising fact in most part of the Ashes. But still, England also does catch up with Australia. But 2010, you can see how England was so strong and how they are declining. And this is like another interesting sense, like, lefties and righties in terms of bowling. So this is a very fascinating slide for me. So Australia now have some left arm pacers running up, ready to roll over England. But does England have that advantage? It's questionable. It's seriously questionable. But you can see like Australia is like completely dominating in this area, especially when it comes to the left-handers, because and look at that orange color 2013. That's what it really fascinates me, because England had a really tough time back then. We Australia had little ball lag in that, but now Stark is steaming in, and he understands that a massive responsibility is on his shoulders in winning the matches. But on the other hand, if you just really see England's side, I'm afraid they have a huge vacuum to fill.